music is really singable and catchy and enjoyable.
Take a trip through Irish history just in time for St. Patrick's Day. The Irish and How They Got That Way is a musical tribute to the Emerald Isle.
Through storytelling and songs, as WBZ's Paula Evans shows us, the theatrical concert at Stonham's Greater Boston Stage Company puts Irish culture and community in the spotlight.
All of us, we play ourselves, telling stories and singing songs.
Then Biddy O'Brien began to cry.
We have seats on stage so people can have a Guinness and sit on stage with us and experience the music and the stories like right up close.
Kirsten Salpini, music director of The Irish and How They Got That Way, as well as actors Billy Butler and Dan Pryor, are thrilled to welcome theatergoers into their pub, where there's room for about a dozen patrons close to the action.
For me, the audience is the character, the last character added to the show. And with this show, we get to really have these scene partners on stage.
The community in Irish culture is such an important thing, and one of the ways that it was done historically and is still done is in the pub. And it wasn't just about the drinking, as a lot of people like to talk about. It's where you would talk, it's where you'd play music. You'd connect with your community.
1, 2, 3, 4.
While the actors aren't portraying characters, they're still telling tales, all while playing their own instruments.
Some of the monologues are an entire story, beginning, middle, and end. And then we move on to the next thing.
There's a lot of stories about the Irish immigrant experience here, and there's also a lot of poking fun at it. I think that that's a real asset of Irish culture and Irish people, is that they are definitely not afraid to laugh at themselves and laugh at dark parts of their history.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
That history is personal for many in the region. Nearly 19% of Massachusetts residents have Irish roots.
New England always has been a very popular area because it's the closest to what Ireland is in terms of its land and in terms of its atmosphere.
But you don't need a connection to Ireland to appreciate the show.
You know, whether it's Irish or Jewish or any ish, you know, we all share the same feelings. And I think that's why live performances are still so important.
Ultimately, the songs bring the past into the present.
A lot of people don't realize how much Irish music that was traditional has impacted what is now popular in different genres.
I love that we go through this, not only this journey of how the Irish came to America, but how the music also carries us through that journey.
You can see The Irish and How They Got That Way at the Greater Boston Stage Company in Stoneham through Sunday, March 16th. Paula Eben, WBZ News.
16th's a good day to go see it right before St. Patrick's Day.
It's a good build-up. You take that in, and then maybe you go to a parade or have a pint yourself.
It looks like a really fun thing to be at,
like a
right?
party.
Yeah. We still